Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Mamiya and today we're going to be checking out some more of the awesome Hades / Diablo roguelike Hell Clock. We are going through the story at the moment, so if you don't want spoilers for the story, do go check out my previous video where we start from the very beginning. But with that being said, let's get back into the campaign. We did a little bit of building, you call it? I don't know. We set up an idea for this video in the end of the last video. Has it saved it? It has. Basically, doing AoEs. So, just as a little bit of a reminder, we have double knives. That makes us spin. That's double knives. Drains our mana as we spin. We have the old bell, an air of effect spell that deals plague damage, 250% base damage, and it comes crashing down on your enemy. It gives us life, maximum life and maximum mana per rank. Costs 400 mana to do. We got our dash. This is the same as before. We have reflexes, which was an ability we used in the last video. We're keeping. It's an AoE that summons a ring of spectral knives around the player that are automatically thrown at nearby enemies, and that gives you percentage-based damage per rank of this you get. And we've got closed body. Envelops you in a barrier of conviction based on 100% of your maximum mana. While closed body is active, your conviction decay is reduced by 50%. And every attack received is taken with a physical damage explosion. Then we got a normal attack. So the reason why we wanted to do an AoE build is because in the last video we unlocked the Katinga Hunter, which powers up this ability, reflexes. Each knife hit on reflexes increases movement speed and melee attack speed by 6% for 3 seconds, stacking up to 5 times, and it gives us plus 11% crit damage and 1.2% life on kill.
Ma'am, did you also see the good counselor?
No. Forgive this old fool. At this hour, he must be praying the mass.
Let's get going.
This bell bears our memory, my friend.
I shall bring back our counselor, even if I must ascend to the depths of hell.
Right, let's see how far we can get this time. So, in the last video, we ran out of time.
We have a home.
What do we get? Soul Shatter, increase crit damage by 30%. We can get the bell to just have 20% base damage, or Shadow Haste for 30% dash speed, and it reduces skill mana cost. I think we want to get that. Let's do our dash. Yeah, we just one-shot these guys, so we can happily just run straight through them. Do the old spin. Heightened senses, plus 40% area of effect. Well, this is our build around, so I think we kind of want to go for that. We do have Vast Whirlwind for 20% area of effect. That's on our little spinny move. Or Conviction Surge. Conviction gain on activation plus 20%. Conviction is mana. Yeah, we got to go for Heightened Senses. 40% area of effect makes this bloody huge. That was a nice quick floor. Still one-shotting stuff. We kind of just speed in through it as quickly as we can, ignoring most things, because we are timed. Kind of learning. Not entirely... Did it give us an XP boost? I think it might have done. Frenzied Dance for 12% skill speed, Violent Assault for 20% damage on our dash, or Enduring Reflexes for 20% duration on our main ability. Yeah, let's get that. Oh, there's an elite here. Okay, see you later. Sharp Strike, 40% damage. Soul Shatter, 30% damage on our bell, or 20% damage on our dash. Let's keep pumping stuff into our daggers. I'm hoping it does real good work on bosses. Right, Blessing of Constitution for 15% life. Blessing of Precision for 4% crit chance, or Blessing of Lethality, 15% physical damage. Does this do physical? It does do physical. Okay, we'll go for Blessing of Lethality then, to pump up our daggers evermore. Beat all enemy waves. That can be arranged, for sure. That's it. It's starting to get a lot of guys. We want to basically have 100% uptime on these daggers. So many enemies. We're gonna have a boss now. Yeah. And absolutely destroyed him. We got an old ring. Plus 4% crit chance.
If it be the will of our Lord, I shall slay this beast one.
15% elemental damage. I don't think we're doing elemental damage. Let's just get 7% movement speed.
Reckoning it deserves.
Alright, dude. Was he talking over me? Or was I talking over him, actually? Oh, an extra 20% area of effect on heightened senses. Our dagger build. Absolutely. We gotta go for that. What more could you ask for, really? We get speed up from it as well. Oh, I feel like we are rushing through this. Ooh, there's a gold thing up there on the map if you look. I don't know what that means. What is it? Oh, is it a loot goblin? It is indeed. Defeat a scavenger. Beautiful. We don't have to kill everything. The aim of the run this time is to get as far as we can. There's got to be ways of increasing the time that you're allowed in this area. Well, we've not found any yet. Feeling pretty flipping strong, I'm not gonna lie. %, elemental damage, 4% crit chance, or 15% life. I think we just go for crit chance. 4%. It's something. I think we're on the boss floor now. Maybe. There could be another one. We're getting lots of yellows anyway. More movement speed. Love it. We don't need the potion. We've not actually needed to use it. Ooh, there's a scavenger there. Looking at him. Okay, Blade Horde, max knives +1. Okay, that sounds crazy. Efficient reverberation for minus 20% mana cost. And relentless collapse for 20% damage. These are both Bell skills. We'll probably end up going into Bell when we stop getting dagger skills. But at the moment, well, I say dagger, it's explicitly knives, but you know, same thing. Both small blades. Blessing of Lethality, 20% bleed chance on physical. Ooh. That sounds pretty good. 15% damage or 15% attack speed. I think we'll increase our bleed chance here, yeah. 1,200 that cost us. Got us just popping them. Trinket of Fury gave us 10% crit damage. I think that's the first red item that we've seen. Let's bump it to the next floor. Absolutely demolishing these guys. Go on, you want to come close to us? You're gonna die. There's a scavenger on our path. Not this way, but the other way. So we want to keep an eye out for that. Oh, Vast Whirlwind, 30% area of effect on our square. That's the spinning ability. Frenzied Dance for 8% skill speed or 20% damage on our bell. We'll go for area of effect on our Whirlwind. It's 30% doesn't actually feel like that much. I guess because it started off as a rather small AoE. We can absolutely destroy that scavenger. I do kind of want to have our daggers up all the time. I think there's like, yeah, there's like a one or 2 second window where we don't have them up. Hopefully we can fix that. Got 3 grand to spend here. 20% crit chance. What? Just a flat 20%? That seems insanity. 15% mana or 15% crit damage. I think we go for the Blessing of Precision here. 20% crit chance is wild. Considering it's not even like one of the highest rarity blessings as well.
Have I not just dealt with this demon?
We absolutely destroyed him there. Holy crap. We get a Blessing of Legacy. Relics can be equipped at Quixarombim. Skull of Wisdom, hitting enemies with Shadow Dash increases maximum mana by 6% for 5.75 seconds and stacks up to 5 times. Molten Relic converts all Reaper damage to fire and adds a 37% chance on hit to launch a grenade, dealing 85% of Repeater's damage as a fire explosion. Or Skull of the Beast, hitting enemies with Shadow Dash increases all damage by an additional 20% for 4.75 seconds. I think Molten Relic sounds the most interesting here, so let's take it. We got abilities for our shield, so Iron Will makes the cooldown reduced by 10%. The spinning ability, Power of the Gale, gives us plus 30% damage on that. Or Harsh Punishment for 40% retaliation damage. I think I'm actually just going to go for 30% damage on Power of the Gale here. We still only have like... we got 3 minutes to get through this.
Lies much deeper.
Okay. I feel like we were speeding like crazy, and still. Oh, we auto drink potions. That's something that I didn't realize. Okay, that's good to know. Blessing of Proficiency. Skill speed on our Whirlwind, 20% damage on our Bell, or 30% damage on our Whirlwind. Let's get 30% damage on our Whirlwind. It's our second main source of damage. We are in rush mode because I want to get to Antonio. This is a dead end. Damn unfortunate. But we persist. The Shrine of Learning. Is this going to give us a load of XP? We just rushing through this. 4,500 gives us 30% crit chance. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get that much money, so I reckon we just go for 10% evasion here. Or we could go for 15 max mana. You know what? Let's go for the max mana, actually. I've changed my mind. On to the next floor. Yeah, I think we have an absolutely beast setup going on. I'm loving it so far. Not really having to worry too much about enemies. And as long as they get inside of our AoE, we're pretty A-okay. Chest down here and an elite. Got him. Anything good from there? Nope. Nothing but money. We can finally get the Blessing of Precision. Crit hit chance plus 30%. Yeah, we definitely want that. Spend all our money on it.
Vermin! Send you back to the hole from whence you came!
More area of effect on our shield. Could be good. 20% more retaliation damage on our shield, or 20% more damage on our dash. Let's go for more area of effect. I feel like we're doing a lot of area of effect things. Most of our shit in this run is area of effect. Now, I'm hoping that this guy, the Antonio Consolero, who we've got to save, will be at the end of this wave of enemies, otherwise we may struggle. Oh, time has actually stopped. Never mind. I take that back. We might be okay still. More crit chance. We've got to be critting like absolute crazy. Surely. No. He just absolutely nuked us. That was wild. Collected relics. The blunderbuss. Okay. Convert split shot into a single bullet that deals physical damage equal to 156% of the original damage. Grand relic of lightning. Lightning damage, fire damage, life, mana on kill, and lightning resistance. Okay. Okay. Large relic of lethality for 9% crit damage and 17% lightning resistance. And the molten relic. Converts all repeated damage to fire. We're not really doing those. But we got new blessed gear. Old ring for 4% crit chance. 9% crit damage. And then rusty revolver tier 2. 562 base damage. Sweet.
The good northeastern cowboy dies without leaving a penny. His name is forgotten in the Backlands.
Okay. Good to know.
The public killed what the monarchy abandoned. The Backlands were always forgotten by all.
What? So our revolver just automatically upgraded. Delicate rosary. Oh, hello. Each knife hit on reflexes regenerates mana. Yes, please. Where did that go? Who knows? Relic upgrades. Relics can be upgraded to become more powerful. Upgrading increases the value of all relic affixes. Let's do Delicate Rosary. And then we'll do the large and Grand Relic of Lightning, since these two only affect skills that we're not currently using. And what's the bell got for us? We got a few memory levels. Can we increase our time? More souls. We have 4 points. Can I either get life, mana, arcane conviction, grants 5% conviction per mana. Conviction is temporary shield that protects you from damage. Alright, okay, so I was wrong about that. I thought it was mana. Where can we get more time? I just want more time. More conviction there. Hell clock timer. Here we go. Okay. So we need 3 points in there to get the hell clock timer. 2 extra minutes. That's going to be great. And then we can get 30 seconds more. Yeah. I think that's the way we want to go. We just want time. And do you know what? I think I'm going to buy the one jacket. We can't afford either of these. So let's just jump straight back into a run.
This band of demons seeks to profane the house.
Just keep going. 50% crit damage on Soul Shatter. That is kind of nuts. Iron Will, 10% cooldown. Or Swift Caster Knife, generation time and throw speed minus 15%. We're doing a knife build still. So I'm going to prioritize those upgrades, even if they are a lower rarity. We want to be speeding through. Though the bell does a ton of damage. Ooh, 40% damage there on our daggers. Yeah, the other two are bell abilities. Yeah, let's go for 40% damage. Ooh, we leveled up twice, did we? 50% damage on the bell. Or minus 20% cooldown on the dash. Yeah, I think we go for the dash, since we want to go quick. So being able to dash more frequently is going to mean we can get through areas a lot quicker. Move along. A chest. Hey, we got a trinket of health. Nice. Yellow trinket this early. Right. What have we got? 15% life, 15% physical damage, or 7% movement speed. Let's go 15% physical damage, since that is what our main source of damage is, physical damage. One thing that I wish this spell had, or one of the ones that we have anyway, is a chance to, like, suck enemies towards you. That, in my opinion, would be so good. What's left? The final wave. And we are doing them in pretty well. The jailer, you get annihilated. 40% crit damage. It really wants to give us upgrades for the bell, doesn't it? We got 2 dash upgrades here. 20% damage or 30% area of effect. Let's get area of effect. We are sort of doing an AoE build. 15% life, 7% movement speed, or 15% mana. Let's go for life this time. And then hopefully that bloody demonic wolf won't have us again. Oh, we can spam those bells. Okay. That's quite spicy. Come along. The dash has such a short cooldown. It's amazing. Well, we definitely want the Trinket of Swiftness, get more attack speed. I believe that affects the rate at which we throw our daggers, but I could be wrong. What's in here? Nothing good. Just a ton of money. Bleed chance 20%. Okay. Yeah, I do like that. 4% crit chance or 15% elemental damage. Let's go for bleed chance. All we do is physical damage. Well, not all. The bell doesn't do physical. But mainly we do physical damage. Get Frenzied Dance for 16% skill speed. Shadow Readiness for minus 25% cooldown. And Efficient Reverberation for minus 15% mana cost on our bell. I think we're going to go for dash again. Cooldown on that dash should mean it's got a 2-second cooldown now. So we should be able to just dash here, there, and everywhere. So many enemies just getting absolutely melted. Or attack speed. Love it. Oh, 30% bleed damage there. Oh, we might actually be able to get that. Yeah, I think we will. Easy. Let's get 30% bleed damage. 3% life regen seems okay. And 4% crit chances, whatever. More bleed damage, absolutely. Should add to our DPS quite a bit. Iron Will on our shield for minus 10% cooldown. Power of the Gale for 20% damage on our Whirlwind, or Relentless Collapse for 20% damage on our Bell. Honestly, I think we'll actually go for 20% damage on the Whirlwind there. I feel like that's going to be super handy. Trinket of Power, a red one. 16% extra damage there. Beautiful. We got money. Enemies try and get us, but they can't handle our AoEs. If we just become a Beyblade, then it's over for him. Oh, he's got, yeah, a damaging aura when that guy died there. Minus 15% mana cost on our Whirlwind. Conviction gain on activation 15% on our shield. And Sharp Strike for 20% damage. Do you know what? Let's go for less mana cost, actually, on our whirlwind. We're going to spread it out a little bit. Not go so heavy on daggers. Oh, 9 grand for that. Plus 1 bleed duration. That is an insane amount of money. Let's get more mana. 15% more mana. Ooh, time stopped. We're in the boss floor. Let's see how quickly we beat this bozo. Very quickly, it turns out. A delicate rosary. Each knife hit on reflexes generates 5% mana. Blunderbuss converts split shot into a single bullet. We've seen this one. In fact, I think we have this one. Holy water. Potions provide plus 398% of their value as conviction instead of life and increase conviction decay resistance by 100%. Nah, we're going to go for the rosary. And air of effect on our daggers. Yeah, better than retaliation damage and normal damage on the bell. Yeah, let's go. Ooh, almost missed a chest there. Beautiful. Is that guy just not taking damage? Is it like immune to physical or something?
Great power. I reckon fortune's on our side.
Okay. Enemies deal a lot of damage on this stage, so we've got to be a little bit more careful. Especially of AoEs. Ooh, that's an elite. Okay. I respect you, buddy. Don't worry. It's the elite down. Knife generation time and throw speed minus 20%. Minus 10% mana cost on our whirlwind, or minus 15% mana cost on our bell. Let's go knife generation and throw speed. We've got 6 minutes now. It's a dead end. I'm expecting an elite or something. Okay, nothing. Make sure we get our shield up. We actually need it in this stage. We can still massively spam our abilities, which is great. 3% life regen, 4% crit chance, or 20% life. I think we want to get more maximum health, just so enemies aren't slapping us so hard. Let's head down here. Ooh, there's a potion there. Can I get it? Are you gonna let me get it, game? No. I guess we're on full health, so it won't really do much. Wow, and there was absolutely nothing down here. Just zooming around the map. Alright. I heard the sound of us drinking a potion there. That's one elite down. Let's go over here. Ah, yes, we got a chest. Nice. Enemies, we keep getting an icon pop up that looks like bleeding. I don't know whether that's denoting that we've applied bleed, or the enemies applying bleed to us. 20% conviction gain. That is shield. 30% mana regen or 15% elemental damage. I think we'll go for more shield. More shield is probably the way we want to go. This is where we died last time. So we're going to have to be very wary. Especially when the dog appears. We're going to want to pop our shield then. Get them daggers out. Oh, no dog this time. Interesting. Knife regen time and throw speed minus 15%. Plus 20% damage or 8% skill speed on our whirlwind. I think we're just gonna try and get the ability to just spam knives. Absolutely spam knives. Oh, there he is. That's what killed us last time. Holy shit, he does a lot of damage. Insane. How am I supposed to beat this guy? Like, genuinely? We're doing basically no damage to it. So, that's good. Just gotta stay away, I guess. Got some extra pots. Yikes.
My prayers have been heard. I'm grateful for this gift.
Right, where's Antonio? That wasn't even Antonio. Yeah, the scaling on that boss was friggin' wild. Yo. Got a little health potion from that, love it. Can we get another one? Yeah, we're back up to full health potions now. Let's just use them. And we got so much shit flying at us. Alright. These guys. Renegade deserters. They are big, beefy boys. Oh, we're definitely doing less damage. Like, a lot less damage than we were. I think we need upgrades. 20% area of effect on our dash, 20% retaliation damage on our shield, or 30% area of effect on a bell. Let's finally get some bell stuff going. Was there anything over here? Nope. We got a big old bell now. Beautiful. Shrine of Speed. Exactly what we're after. Okay. Let's carry on. Oh, this is the end of the stage. Nice. We got 8.2k. Conviction decay resistance plus 15%. 12% physical resistance, or Blessing of Lethality to give bleed duration +1. Well, we can't afford that. Let's get some Conviction Decay resistance, I think. Make our shield last longer. I think we're going to need it. Where on earth is Antonio? Only got a minute left as well. Yeah, compared to the other zones, I'm definitely feeling less powerful. I think we need to upgrade a load of shit at base. Level up. It's minus 20% mana cost on our Whirlwind. Soul Shatter, 30% extra crit damage on our Bell, or 10% cooldown on our Shield. Let's go for a reduction in mana cost. I think we can pretty much permanently keep that up now. Nice. Absolutely annihilated those guys. Okay.
My time ran out. I got
30 seconds. 30% life I will absolutely take. And then let's go to the next floor with 19 seconds left.
Time's come to purify my mind.
4 seconds.
My watch.
Even with the extra 2 minutes, we couldn't get to where we needed to. Maybe next time. We got a lot of upgrades though. Should have got a lot of stuff. 5.5% bonus trinket drop chance. Grand Relic of Fire for more fire damage and physical resistance. Also life on kill. That is bloody good. Delicate Rosary. Regenerating mana for each knife hit. Plus 11% physical damage and 14 mana regen. And then Colossally Large Relic of Prudency. Old Bell deals 21% damage but costs 50% more mana. Wow. 5% movement speed and 11% cooldown speed on shoes and pants. Just trying to think of ways that we can make ourselves go quicker or add more time.
Luxury in the backlands is but the ability to eat every day.
Work, study, and pray.
The boss. Don't think we care about that right now. More crit damage there. We can upgrade the jacket. Upgrade the belt.
That was our daily.
Let's. Is it because we already have it? Physical damage, crit damage, and mana on kill. It is. Yeah, okay, so that rosary is better in my opinion because you get more physical damage. Molten Relic I do not care about. Physical resistance and kill. let's upgrade this. 250 soul stones. What about that? More physical damage and more mana regen. Sure.
Life in Canudos.
Slow time. Yeah, we don't really have much else to upgrade until we beat Act 1. We got 4 more points. I think we need more damage. More soulstone gain or gold gain. Do you know what? Let's get some more soulstone. Trinket drops and potion healings there. Red portal. It allows you to skip previously explored areas and provides a boon. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Let's get the red portal. Blessed gear drop chance plus 10%. Okay, that is definitely something that we want to look out for, I think. We got the red portal now. Let's upgrade some of our gear. More life. Oh, this isn't actually upgrading our gear, is it? Less braces. We don't have any braces. Sure. We'll buy that. And then... can we upgrade this? 250. How about... that in there. Get rid of this delicate rosary. Ooh, 120 we get from that. Crit chance multiplier. That is still pretty good. What do we get for one of these? Just 20. Do you know what? Yeah, let's get rid of the delicate rosary. And we'll upgrade what we got. Oh, it costs 1,000. Okay, fine. Let's upgrade the Katinga Hunter for more crit damage and more life on kill. Cool. Right. Let's do the final run of the video and see how we see what this red portal's like. Oh, this is all dash stuff. What about lingering resolve? Let's get our shield up. Yeah, let's 20% damage on our shield. That feels pretty decent. We should have way more time now. %40 area of effect on our bell. More knife regen time and throw speed, minus 15%, or skill speed on frenzied dance. Let's go for the knives. We're all about those knives. We are getting a lot of drops. Mana, excuse me.
A reward. Vendors.
Minus 10% mana cost on our bell, 20% retaliation damage on our shield, or 20% damage on our knives. We're going for damage on the knives. %15 life, 15% elemental damage, and 15% physical damage. We'll always go for the physical damage. Always. Now the question is, are we going to get another red portal on this stage? I would absolutely take it, I think. It shaves off so much time. Conviction surge, plus 30% conviction. 8% skill speed on our whirlwind, or 50% crit damage on the bell. Let's get more shield. Feel like that's going to be way more useful to us. Ooh, what was down here? The little chest there. Oh, there was another one actually. Cool. Double chest room. There's a red portal. 20% physical damage, 15% max mana, or 7% movement speed. We're going for more physical damage, and you better believe we are skipping as much as we can. Um, 40% retaliation damage on our shield, 40% crit damage on the bell, or 40% damage on the whirlwind. Let's go for whirlwind. I feel like we're going absolutely psycho now. 25% knife regeneration and throw speed on Swiftcaster. Or 30% damage with Sharp Strike. These are both knife abilities. Let's go knife regen, since that's rarer. What did we just pick up? The Trinket of Power. 17% extra damage there. Love it. We are going so fast. Holy shit. 30% extra physical damage. Yes, please. To the next floor we go. Is it boss time? It is indeed. And it's dead boss time. We got Exalted Relic of Precision there. Bloody Thorn, double knives adds 21% base chance to apply bleed on crit hit. Delicate Rosary, each knife hit on reflexes generates 5.5% mana, or Molten Relic. We have both Delicate Rosary and Molten Relic, so I'm going to go for the Bloody Thorn this time. And Conviction gain on activation plus 15%. No. Conviction decay resistance plus 15%. Think we probably want that, or 20% damage on our dash. Let's get decay resistance on our shield. Now I don't think we'll be able to get a red portal in this area, but I could be wrong. We'll keep an eye out for them for sure. Not enough mana? What are you talking about? We've got plenty of mana. 20% area of effect on our bell, 20% damage on our whirlwind, or 20% damage on the bell. Let's get damage on the whirlwind. Then 4% crit chance, 15% life, or 15% elemental damage. Let's go for some crit chance. I know I poo-pooed it in the last run, but I am secretly a crit chance stan. There we go, we just got Trinket of Precision as well. Bumping us up by a lot. Actually going to go to this side bit. Yes, there's a loot goblin. Love it. Friggin' die, dude. We got an old ring. We got more crit chance as well with the Trinket of Precision. Fantastic. Just need a little bit more mana. Our knives are pretty much our damage, our mana regenerating skill. Ooh, 9 grand for Blessing of Lethality. Hits reduce physical resistance. Yeah, that would be insane with what we've got going on, but I think I'm going to go for life here with the Blessing of Constitution. 15% life is pretty nice. Okay, this is where things get difficult. Or should I say, when that boss comes out, that's when the real difficulty begins. Final wave before the boss. Another... Oh, we got a 1 jacket. Here it is. Alright, pal. I see ya. And I gotta say, I'm not a fan. Teleporting every which way. Beautiful, we got him good that time. 20% damage on our bell, 30% AoE on our dash, or 30% AoE on our bell. Let's go for AoE on our bell. We are actually using that quite a bit. We got 7 minutes. Hell yeah. We are speeding. In this chest, anything useful? No. I think maybe you've got to beat the boss of a stage to see a red portal. That's what I'm imagining anyway. What do we got over here? Are these all elites? Wow, he's taking like no damage, that guy. Decent chest. We're getting a lot of money. Loads of guys. Hell yeah. Leveled up as well. 15% extra conviction on our shield. 50% extra damage on our whirlwind, or 20% AoE on our dash. I think we got to go for 50% extra damage on our whirlwind. That just seems crazy strong. So right now, we're essentially using our knives as mana generators. Because we've got a lot of abilities that use quite a bit of mana. Kill as many enemies as possible. As we spin to win. Let's just carry on. We've got 8 grand. Ooh, we get a blessing here. Worn jacket. Old ring. Or wooden amulet. Well, we don't have a wooden amulet yet. We've got both of these two are equipped. So, they don't give us much of a buff. So let's get the wooden amulet for 231 mana. Buy a blessing of the future. Okay. I didn't realise I bought that. Did it cost money? Oh, that 50% damage increase on our whirlwind is really making me feel a lot stronger for this area. We're back to melting, guys. just zooming and zipping around the shop. Get out of here. Okay. Less mana cost on our whirlwind seems pretty good. 30% retaliation damage on our shield, or 10% cooldown on our shield. Let's get a reduction in mana cost. Is there anything down here? No. It feels like there should be something there. Oh, there's an elite big guy. Okay. No! He like two-shot us. Oh, bloody hell. We got a Skull of Wisdom. Hitting enemies with Shadow Dash increases maximum mana by 6%. It gives us extra 15% physical damage, 13% physical resistance, and 16% lightning resistance. We get Small Relic of Conviction for 9% conviction gain and 4% bleed chance. Exalted Relic of Precision, 15% crit chance multiplier, 5.5% experience gain, and 1.25% life on kill. And then Bloody Thorn, Double Knives, adds 21 base chance to apply bleed on crit hit, and 3% bonus relic drop chance. Nice. Maybe next time we will get further. But I think we made pretty good progress. We got quite a few unlocks. Let's
The
just...
effects of the Great Drought.
So much effort.
Silver Bullets. Unique Exalted Relic. Grants 90 conviction on kill. Additionally, all marksman skills drain 30 conviction on use and deal 7 to 10% of your current conviction as an additional damage. Old Cap. I think we gotta buy that because I don't think we have a head slot. No, we don't. Nice.
Massacre starving folk.
Old Reliquary. Ooh, this is only one slot. We can get rid of that relic and put the Bloody Fawn in. I wouldn't mind getting this in there as well, but we'd have to move some stuff around. Mana on kill, more life. Yeah, I don't think it's possible with what we've got going on. Maybe we can get more relic slots at some point. We got 4 levels there. What's this? Increases chance of spawning the red portal by 10%, so it's not even guaranteed. Oh, 15% chance on known floors. Bonus gear drop chance plus 10% there. What's down here? Way more gold. Blessed gear discount, relic upgrade discount. Do want to upgrade our relics, but I also love red portals. Increase the number of skipped floors. Okay. Yeah. That works for me. We're going to be going absolutely nuts. Let's upgrade everything we can. Alright everyone, well, that's going to be it for today's video, but thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.